We are the lawyers representing Ebya Waiswa Mufumbiro at Kanyanya Mokawempe Court, where he is being charged of an offense of incitement to commit a crime. We made a bail application for mandatory release the last time he appeared before this court on the 15th day of May 2026. It was coming up for ruling. You should remember that on the same day, court gave an order for full disclosure by the state so that we could prepare for hearing of this case today. As we appeared, the state had not made any other further disclosure apart from the two statements issued as disclosure on their case. The bail ruling was issued, it was dismissed, citing issues of public interest. I don't know which public has an interest in denying Waiswa Mufumbiro a conditional release under the Constitution because he had spent more than 60 days on pre-trial remand without proceeding to hear the matter. I don't know which public is that. And next time we should ask the judiciary to give a list of the public members that are not interested in giving or granting somebody a mandatory bail as guaranteed by the Constitution. After that, state wanted to proceed with the hearing, but ignoring the fact that they must have disclosed to the defense fully so that they can enable us to prepare the defense, discuss with our client, because this is not our case, it is the case of Ebya Waiswa Mufumbiro. We objected to proceeding without giving us full disclosure, and the matter was adjourned to the 19th day of June 2026. But this is not a trial for Waiswa Mufumbiro, Edimutwe, Achirewa, and many others, and many other Ugandans that are rotting in jail on pre-trial remand. The judiciary itself is on trial. And they must know that it will be one day, one like this, like the big wigs in this country have faced the trial. One of them will be in the dock. They will understand what it means to be on remand, even when the Constitution presumes you innocent. That's when they will get a sense of conscience to determine what the law commands them to do as judicial officers, because they must exercise their judicial power as according to the wishes, the wills, the aspirations, and the norms of the public as the people, because it is derived from us.
Thank you, Council. Council, that one.
Uganda.
Anagenda kwogera ku byasose.
Agenda bigger town.
Anti bimanire ddala mu
Kale ngambye byasose.
Bimanire ddala mu luzungu then n'olugato lukolero.
Kano balinga mukalekedde.
Yes, Council.
We also had the case of an awful reading where 21 accused people, the leaders and supporters of the National Unity Platforms, have been in this honorable court since August 2025, being charged of. No witness, no complainant, no trial has ever proceeded. I've made a number of bail applications, including mandatory bail applications, that have been dismissed because the public has an interest in having these people continue to come to Kanyanya, remanded to Ruzira, Kanyanya, further remanded, Kanyanya, further remanded. That the public has an interest that these people must not be released, enjoy their liberties as guaranteed by the Constitution. Even when the state has showed delay and has showed incompetence in not being ready to start the prosecution of this matter by bringing witnesses and the complainants. The case has also been adjourned to the 29th, to the 25th day of June 2026 for hearing, even when full disclosure has also not been done, and the state has always promised full disclosure. We had made an application for review of the orders of the various bail applications that were dismissed by grade 1 magistrate at Kanyanya before the chief magistrate. That because we served electronically, state did not have an interest in filing a reply since the 15th day of May 2026. Now they are seeking court to be lenient to them so that they can be given more time to file a reply. And the magistrate says, yes, you serve. They admit. And the reason for adjourning the other matter is because state had only come before court to hear the application made for purposes of review of the bail that were dismissed earlier. But when the application for review of bail came for hearing, now the state was saying that now they did not know that the matter was actually coming for hearing. Yet that was the reason for an adjournment earlier. But the magistrate says, yes, I have the powers to grant you more time so that you can file an affidavit in reply, that you can also make a rejoinder, and then we shall come for hearing of the same on 19th day of June 2026. But all this is impunity. That you want one side to have more time against the other, that the prosecution must be favored at all times. And when it's time for the defense, then you don't find any sense in whatever they are submitting. We are in Kanyanya court, not exonerated, or we have not established what the law commands us to. But we are still in Kanyanya because we have two issues at hand. One, it's a political game. Kanyanya has been used as a political court. Number two, that we have judicial officers who are not ready to actually follow what the law presupposes them to. But it is a matter of time. All will come to an end. We have seen people that have shown power, that have exercised the power beyond their limits, and we have seen how they end. This doesn't exclude the judicial officers, the ones at Kanyanya, the ones at High Court Criminal Division, and everywhere in Uganda, that it would be one time when you will be standing as an accuser, and then you will have an accuser, and you have a judicial officer who will repeat and cite the same decisions that you have been making. That one you should note it.
Counsel, embeera ebadde etya ekanyanya wano okuva ku makya we bwakeeredde?
Namanya Sero Nkumafaru nga nze omu ku balooya ba Ebya Waiswa Mufumbiro n'abalala. Yes, olwaleero embeera ebadde nzibu nnyo n'okwakisesinga kooti kwennyini abaakeddewo mwakirabye, nange mwennyini looya nabadde ŋŋaaniddwa okuyingira kooti. Ekintu eky'obulabe because kooti erina bbanga lya justice. Byogaana omuntu azze okwakisesinga justice kya bulabe nnyo nnyo. So tubadde n'emisango ebiri ng'era bwe gibadde gijja bwe gyaleetebwa wano, ogumu nga guliko abantu 21 aba NUP abavunaanibwa okukola luyiru nga tebalina olw'okusooka lwa minisita. Muwogo nga mbaddemu Yes, so abakeddewo n'okwakisesinga kooti kubadde butalo abazze okweyimirira abantu baagaaniddwa, bannamawulire bennyini abasinga obungi baagaaniddwa okujja kkaba bakozesa obukujjukujju ne bafuna ew'okuyita ewalala. So si kya bwerufu kibi nnyo kooti okukijjuza ate ba security operatives ne bajjula ne beefuga ekifo mu kooti, ate abakwatibwako ensonga gamba nga bamama b'abaana abakwatibwa, abakyala b'abantu abakwatibwa ne basibirwa ebweru eri nga ku luguudo ku kolansi gyatandikira. So tugezezaako okuleeta ensonga ew'omulamuzi gwe tusuubira nti yandituyambye naye atugambye ye siwa byakwerinda, so ntuba nga tetusigazza ekimu kyakukola. Awo nga tuvuddewo emisango giri ebiri egiri mu kooti wano nga emumanyi, omusango ogumu guliko abantu 21 lwego gwokukolera luyiro nga tebafunye lukusa imbu okuva wa minisita so bwe bwasoseewo ku makya ga leero twali twateekamu okusaba ew'omulamuzi akulira kooti eno chief magistrate olw'okuba nti beyiro mandatole mu mateeka waliwo kye bayita mandatole beyiro nti omuntu bw'amala ebbanga bwe enaku 180 mu kulimandi oba olina okumutta kyoba osigaza kiba kimu kumussaako okwakkulizo naye oba olina okumutta eyo nno omulamuzi wa kooti eno asooka yabigaana ne tugamba oba oli awo katugendeko ew'omukulu wa kooti eno bweta chief magistrate netuteekamu okusaba kwaffe nga tusaba alivyuninge oba asazeemu ebyagaanibwa omulamuzi wa kooti nto so tubalina essuubi nga tulowooza engeri gyali chief magistrate ayinza okuzenya naffe natunulira mu mateeka n'ata abantu tetusuubira nti balina musango naye nga bwe kibadde kisuubirwa abasinga omulamuzi bwazze agambye oli mulamuzi munne yakola bulungi nnyo okubagaana okubata yadde nga bagenda almost mu mwaka mulamba nga bali mu nkomero tetusuubira nti kitta amateeka gaffe naffe nga bannamateeka kitwetera obuzibu kati tumanya enkyani agenda kukwata tulabye abanene mu ggwanga lino abaddeko n'obuyinza ne bakwatibwa ne bagobwa n'okugobwa so sandyagadde omuntu wabanga awereddwa ofiisi emu alowooze nti alpha and omega ekyo nga tuvuddewo omusango omunene eri ebadde application y'amavepeyo kati omusango gwennyini guyitibwa era otutegeeza omulamuzi ntusaba omusango guno gugobwe olw'ensonga nti yajja n'agamba kooti eno nti atuseeyo okusaba ba witnesses bajje mu kooti yo mwe yagattirako no honorable chairman Nyanzi taleese evidence n'emweraga nti yakolawo obukujjukujju n'obumu okusaavingani chairman Nyanzi niyaze mu kooti n'agamba abajulizi ababiri beyalina osaavinga yalemererwa okubasaavinga kyetuwakana tugamba omulamuzi mateeka agafuka okusaavinga oba olina okujja n'ekiwandiiko ekiraga engeri gyewatambulamu ne wewasaavinga ekyo nno kireeteddwa tetugamba n'omulamuzi omulala nti tewali kompulenanti mu guno omusango twetwali tulabyeko alumiriza abantu bano n'ensonga endala bagenda mwaka mulamba bakwata mwaka guwedde gw'omunaana bagenda mwaka mulamba nga tebayitibwa omulamuzi tumusaba agogobe ekyomukisa omubi omulamuzi era n'agamba laala gavumenti erina obusiteeti alina obuyinza ogenda mu maaso ng'akola ki abakuumira ku rimandi tetulowooza nti nakyo sikituufu mu mateeka bwe tuvudde awo omusango ogwa Waiswa Mufumbiro gwavunaanibwa bagusomye ogwo nno bwebagamba nti yakuma omuliro mu bantu okola omusango
yayina abaana abaana bali mumajje n'abikola Museveni akimanye ne mutabani we yayina kuba mu buyinza Museveni yabajja kubona